san na banci komai. Yanzu na ɗan samu.
Okay. Am I live? Okay. Just a moment. Okay, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Please, if you can hear me, indicate on the YouTube channel. Let me go to the comment section so I can be able to see all the comments. Okay. Okay, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, lovely, lovely. Okay, once again, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. This meeting is a long overdue one. We were supposed to call for a town hall meeting, but due to unforeseen circumstances and situations, we were not able to do that. So for that, I will apologize. In this particular meeting, we're going to discuss on around 4 to 5 items, and we'll open the floor for questions and answers. We will explain certain aspects of this project to people so that they understand, and then we'll see what we'll be able to do moving forward. Now,
I'm carrying my tools from the car.
check you see. I'm in a meeting, please. After this, don't come back. Click here and go. Sorry, I had an interruption, but after that, I believe it will be a smooth ride. Now, we're going to discuss on 4 to 5 items. Like I said, the first one will be your assessment, your learning assessment. The second one will be your internship. The third one will be certification. The fourth item will be bank information collection. And the fifth item will be job placement. Now, certification and job placement will be tied to learning assessment. Now, I believe all of you have heard the items we're going to discuss today. If anyone has not have not heard of what we are discussing, okay. So let's do it this way. If you are on, please can you post these items that I have mentioned to the WhatsApp group so that everybody will know what we are discussing today? Thank you. Hanatu, if you are on. Okay. Okay, so Hanatu has responded. Okay, thank you very much, Hanatu, for that. Okay, the first item. Okay, so the last item we'll be holding is Q&A. for those that have questions, and we'll be here to answer them as best as we can. Now, I don't think there's need for me to introduce myself, but nonetheless, I am Suleiman Hayat Tuge. Sorry, I don't have okay, let me try and see if I can brighten up my, this thing. Sorry about that. I don't know if this is clear. Sorry, the light is a bit, it's not designed for one to flash, it's not designed to flash one's eye. It's designed for one to study since I'm on campus. Okay. Now, for those of you that are here, like I said, the things we'll be discussing will include learning assessment, internship, certification, collection of bank information, and job placement. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is learning assessment. We have gone through the learning portal, which is learn.cosmopolitan.a.ng. Okay, so we've gone through the assessment portal, which is learn.cosmopolitan.a.ng, and we realized that a lot of trainees did not do their assessments. The assessments are there, but the trainees did not do the assessment. And when we tried to get the results so that we can compile and grade and issue certifications for those that are for the certificate we're going to issue in-house, we realized that most of the trainees have not done their assessment. Now, it is pertinent that trainees go to their learning platform, which is learn.cosmopolitan.edu.ng. Please, Hannatu, if you can post that, that would be lovely. Also, please post the link to the platform. Post the YouTube link to the management platform, Hannatu. Thank you. Now, we tried our best to see that we scavenge as much as possible, but the number we have is really, really low. And if we decide to go with that, then a lot of people will not be able to get certified based on what we intend. Now, that will become a series of problems, and it will be like a waste for you to attend to this training up to this point without actually having to get the certifications that you are supposed to get. So please go back to the platform and do your certificate, do your assessments. You have your courses there, you have the lecture materials there, you have the lecture notes, lecture videos, and so on and so forth. Go back, go through them, and do your assessment so that we can be able to grade you. So we can be able to grade you and issue your certificate. That is one. Two, with regards to internship. Now, a lot of trainees have started their internship. Some have finished their internship, while others have not started. Now, we have held a lot of meetings with a lot of stakeholders with regards to your internship. And at some point, I believe you must have seen our messages saying that we're in stakeholders meeting with regards to your internship. Now, one of the key institutions we are working with is CCSA, which is Center for Climate Smart Agriculture. Now, that institution has a lot of space for trainees to join. And this is not limited to Abuja or Kaduna or Kano. is nationwide. There are so many projects under CCSA that will consume all of our trainees. Now, when they requested for data of trainees, we sent your data to them, and I believe some of you were called to come and serve, and I believe some of you have been engaged to do the work with them. Now, for others, we believe you will soon be contacted and you'll be engaged in 1 or 2 projects in CCSA. But the major concerns they share with us is that, where is your assessment? And we could not share your assessment because for those when they asked us where are your assessments, we could not issue the assessment that most of you did not do. Because if you do that, then most of you will not be contacted, because they will assume you do not take these projects seriously. Now, this is an opportunity for Nigerian youth to be able to learn a skill and be absorbed within the system, so that we have people that are of benefit to the country and to themselves. But if you don't have your assessment, then we'll not be able to post it to them, and then they will not be able to have confidence in the people that have confidence in what you are in what you are doing, what you've learned, because your assessment goes a long way. Now, since some trainees have started asking questions, I will address all of your questions one after the other. I'll call for question and answers later, and then you can send your questions again so that we can be able to review and discuss. Okay. So with regards to internship, we have institutions that wants to absorb you, but they need to see your assessment. That is why they did not roll out everybody up till now. We are hopeful that by the time you go back to your learning platform and do your assessments, then we will be able to forward that assessment to them, and based on that, they will be able to they'll be able to consume you into the project. Now, the next item I said we're going to discuss is certification. Now, with certification, we need your assessment once again for us to be able to handle certification. Now, we have 2 certifications we're hopefully going to issue to you guys. One of them is the in-house certification, and the other one is the CPN certification. Now, for us to be able to give you the internet, for us to be able to give you the CPN certification, they also need to see your assessment from our platform. So if you notice, most of the conversation and most of what I've conversed so far boils back to assessments, because it's a key component of this particular project. Now, the fourth item is bank information collection. Now, we posted some weeks ago that the sponsors of this project requested for certain information from our trainees. Now, let me explain this in a simple and understanding manner. If you are dealing with federal government, because this project is sponsored by Federal Ministry of Education in collaboration with World Bank under NBTE. Okay, I don't know if that is clear. Now, under NBTE, you have the ideas itself. And the ideas is a branch of Federal Ministry of Education. So if you have any concern whatsoever, feel free to Google ideas, go to their office and ask questions. If you think, because from what we've seen, when we ask for bank information and details, some trainees were of the opinion that, what if our WhatsApp group was hacked? What if myself and Hanatu were hacked at the same time. I don't know is it by the same person or by two different people? I don't know. But I have to keep informing our trainees that this is a genuine message. That is why I said that I'll bring this up so that you know. Now, all of you, I believe, have attended classes. For those that came physically, I believe you've seen our building. It's not like we're hiding in one bush in Lagos or in Anambra or in Borno or in Sokoto and asking you to give us your details. No, we are an institution with a reputation to protect. So if it's not absolutely important, we will never ask for information that we are not asked to provide. Now, the information they ask us to provide include things like BVN and name. They include things like your account number, account name, and bank. And then they ask us to provide other informations. Okay, so sorry, I'm being distracted a bit by the questions coming in, and sometimes I get tempted to read them. But let me try to stay away from the questions until I'm done. Now, one of the reasons why we have not rolled out the bank collection app is because we intended on using Google Form. Now, when we said we wanted to use Google Form, and I saw the type of messages that people were posting, I discussed with the team and decided that instead of Google Form, we'll make an app that trainees will post their bank information and every other information, and then based on that, we will move on. Now, we are done with the app. We've hosted the initial version, we've tested it, and we will try as much as possible to see that the app is rolled out today, by God's grace. Now, trainees are expected to fill it up as soon as possible. Okay? As soon as possible. We will leave it open for the next 1.5 weeks, which I believe is more than enough time for people to get the message and populate the necessary data needed. Okay? That is for bank information. Now, for job placement, this project is divided into 3 or 4 components. The first component is the training part, which we've done. The next one is the internship part, which some of you have done and some of you are yet to do your internship. The third stage is job placement and idea pitching. Now, none of you have started that thus far. As such, I will advise our trainees to go through what they have learned so far and start something that will be of benefit to them while we get to set up environments and resources for us to run your projects. Because there is issue of projects at the end of each course that you've done. Like those that did IAI, then you need to do a project that has to reflect on what you've learned, and based on that project, we'll still assess you. So that will roll out plans and explanations with regards to how that will be. We're still on job placement. Now, during one of our meetings with the CCSA, it was discussed that trainees that are promising will be absorbed after their internship. Now, CCSA is a farming institution. They deal with climate smart agriculture. Please, if you have time, you can Google CCSA Cosmopolitan University. You will get to see what they are doing there. And you will learn a lot from what they are doing, because there is a huge market that we are not able to cover as a country when it comes to agriculture. And it's not the agriculture that will ask you to carry hoe and cutlass and start clearing grass. No. If you've heard from the name, we said climate smart, meaning it's not your conventional farming that you take hoe and cutlass and rake and cow to the farm and start tilling the soil. No. This is smart agriculture. Now, some of you will be absorbed as data analysts. Some of you will be absorbed as farm managers, and so on and so forth. And the beauty of it is there is huge landmass that the CCSA has, and projects from all over the country. In fact, some of the projects they have is from outside the country, especially places like China and South Africa. So you get to work with people from places around the world, and I believe that will expose you to so much information and knowledge that you might end up becoming of high benefit to us, because the future is actually smart agriculture. Right now, Nigeria cannot feed itself. Let's be blunt with ourselves. If we stop importing food today, the bag of rice will skyrocket. Bag of beans too will skyrocket, and so on and so forth. So the future is agriculture, because you need to be able to feed yourself before you can be able to stand up and say anything. There's a Hausa proverb that says, "The one jike hijam religia." Now the water your body, now you go use pull water from inside well. If you know your blood and water for your body, how you go take do am? No dey possible. So please, all in all, we need you to go back to your learning platforms and start doing your assessment. Now I will open the floor for questions and answers and remarks. Okay? Question, answers, and remark. So that if you have any remark, you can make it. We will be able to review and then we'll post it back. Okay? Please, my hand is starting to pain me. I will drop the flash because I think you have seen my face enough so that my beauty doesn't reduce. My wife will be at home now saying, this one don't flash your face, give people plenty today. Maybe she can go as to say, maybe you can talk say I don't black small. Okay, so I will put down my hand and I will turn off the camera. Thank you very much and have a lovely afternoon. Question, answer, and remark. Please go ahead. Okay, so I will start from the top. The meeting started with a lot of people saying good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, right on time, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, welcome sir, we can hear you clearly, thank you very much, good afternoon, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. We don't enter House of Representative. The year have it. Yes, sir. Better, sir. Okay. Okay, I have not reached to any question yet. Okay, so Ezewosu Ekenechi is saying that I'm hiding my face. I'm not hiding my face, just that my hand sometimes pain me when I hold something for long. We have Shamsia saying, okay, sir, hello, good afternoon, okay. Okay, so the first one is, I think, from Shamsia, but the assignment time is due already. Now, we will make sure that all assessments are open for trainees to go and do. From today, we'll open all assignments and all assessments for trainees to go and do. That way, a trainee can take his time to do his assessment clean and clear. Noted. Sir, please, I want to ask, for those who have done the assessment, has the assessment been marked? And how do we know the assessment submitted is being attended to? Now, this is what we finalize on doing. For all our courses, we will make the questions on the platform to be MCQs. With MCQ, you'll be able to know what you've scored immediately on the platform. Thank you very much. For those of us in diploma in artificial intelligence training, our assessment is unavailable in the platform for us to take. Chima Caleb will make it available today. Probably immediately after this meeting, it will be available. We wanted to discuss with you first and inform you of the progress we've made before we start to enable everybody to come and do their assessment. Now, please try as much as possible to go through the materials before you take the assessment, because this is a paramount aspect of the training. Okay, thank you very much. I never missed any physical class. Okay, Kenichi, well done. Ahmed Ali, well done. Saleh Abubakar, good evening, sir. I think this is still afternoon, but maybe you are in Qatar or you are in China, so I'll accept the good evening. Can one get certified without doing internship due to one reason or the other? Will there be consideration in respect to that regards? So it's like someone trying to get a degree from ABU without going to ABU. If you go to ABU, there are things that you need to do for you to get your degree. One of them is you have to attend your classes. That is one. So imagine you have been given admission, you've attended your classes, but you refuse to do tests and exams. Definitely, you're not going to get certification. Because how will you even progress from one level to another? Okay, we wouldn't want that for you. And if you've done all your assessment and you refuse to do your internship during your undergraduates, you still not get your certificate, because it's a component that has to be done for you to be able to get that certification. So it is important for you to get your internship done. That way you get your certificate without any hassle or problem. Please, let's revise our queries. Okay, let's reserve our queries for question and answers. Thank you. My name is Abdullah Ishitu. Okay, but I'm seeing Masood Badamasi. Well, people change their name all the time. Sunday, thank you. Kenichi. Kenichi, I'm yet to do my internship. Many places I've submitted, I was rejected, and I don't. Some assignment, I'm not all. What is my fate? Okay, that is Ramon. That is Ramon. Ramon Rofel, if I'm pronouncing the name right. So that is why we have the CCSA now. Like I said, they're willing to absorb all of our trainees, but they need us to do. They need to get the assessment of our trainees first before they can be able to do that. Okay, so please go back to this learning platform and do your assessment. Make sure all your assessments are in order. That way, you'll not be left wanting. Thank you. Okay, I'm excited to thank you. Ibrahim Shitu. Okay, so we will go through. Okay, that will be lovely. Will this program continue when there is a change of government? Just to know, please. Are you trying to run an election very soon, INEC? Sunday Ubasi. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that the project will be finished before the government of the day runs out. The project is supposed to last for 1 year, but due to some challenges that were experienced, the project was extended. Okay. Hadassah David is laughing. Maybe it's because I say I'm hiding. My wife will start saying that I have shown my face too much. Osesi Tech Hub, this one that I'm far from Abuja, I hope I wouldn't miss out. I am in Ogun State. Provided you're within Nigeria, there are a lot of works going on in CCSA. I believe there will be an opportunity for you in your locality. That is the plan. Thank you. I attended all my training and all my assessment, and I have finished my internship, and I wasn't contacted for any job placement. Please, can you assist me on? Yeah. So Kabir Muhammad, this your case study now is why we included internship offer letter and acceptance letter to the bank collection app. That way, we know those trainees that have done their internship and have finished their internship. Amina Yusuf is laughing. Thank you for your audience. Please, will the program continue if there is change in government? Obasi is still asking of change in government. I'm not sure if there will be change in government, sir. And this project is under Federal Ministry of Education, so it's not a project that was started out of a whip or out of nowhere. There is a structured plan for the project to be held, and that project will continue. The answer is yes. When can we expect the app for the bank details? Later this evening, by God's grace. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, when is the due date for submission of assessment? We will try as much as possible to give enough time for the trainees to go and do their assessment. We are hoping that by the end of this meeting, we'll open all the assessments, and then we'll leave it for a week and a half for the trainees to go and do the assessment. We will continue sending reminders for trainees to go and do their assessment. That way, we will be able to know that all our trainees are on point and have all the necessary requirements for them to get certified and for them to get internship placement and, by extension, job placement. Question 1, my learning portal has been empty, but today my quiz is up, and that of the assignment questions PDF isn't loading. Can anything be done? Okay, so we'll investigate that and see why the PDFs are not opening once we are done with this meeting. Thank you. Asking, unlike NPower that disappear on the way. Oh, okay. So this is not like NPower. NPower, that one is a whole different ballgame altogether. This one is a whole different ballgame altogether. Okay. Different government comes with different plans on how to run things, on how to absorb youths. But this one is not running under Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, but under Federal Ministry of Education itself. And with education, a lot of man-hour and thinking has been put in place before the start of the project. Yusuf, what if we have done one before? We have done one ideas project before? If that is the question, please elaborate so that I can be able to understand the question. Mona C, thank you very much for the information. I don't know how to pronounce your first name, so I will just respect myself and pronounce the one that I can pronounce. Chima, for some of us in diploma in AI assessment, is unavailable on the platform for us to take. They will be open today. All of the assessments will be open today. Hello, really appreciate with your effort towards the development of youth. My question is that those that already done their internship, are they moved to job placement or until others are done? So with that, we will try as much as possible to see that those that have finished their internship, we try as much as possible to get them placed to do their job placements. Thank you. Sorry, just give me a moment, please. I'm trying to go through messages. Our final project should be done, and how will it be assessed? That will set up a mechanism that will be able to grade and assess your final projects. Okay. Okay, so Zia, the gap-toothed queen. Oh God, have mercy on my soul. Amen. When we log into our portal, how do we go about the assessment? So once you log into your learning portal, you will see your courses. When you open the courses, you will see your quiz. So you click on the quiz, it will ask you, do you want to start? You say yes, and then you can start. Okay. Yes, Chima, CCSA will be open for all, either within Abuja, outside Abuja, because there are a lot of projects going on concurrently in CCSA. So Abuja is not the only place. I believe some other people have been called that are not in Abuja. So I'm of the opinion that anywhere you are within Nigeria, by God's grace, you'll be called to come and serve. By MCQ, you mean multiple choice question. By definition, MCQ is MCQ now. Aliyu Abdulaziz. Anas Salisu, thank you very much. Mwachuku, good morning, sir. CCSA in Owerri. Okay. Yes, so most likely they have a project there that they are running, and they will use our trainees to run some of the works that they have. So I hope all our assessment portal will be available within today. I will try our best. We'll try our best that after this town hall, we will open all the assessments for you to start taking. Thank you. How are we going to know if we have done the assignment? Manasseh. So when you log into your portal, you will see the assessments that you've done and the ones that you've not done. Okay, and with that, you can be able to know. Are we going to be automatically enrolled to the agro company, or are we? No, you don't need to register for that. You don't need to register for that. All you need to do is to, first of all, we've submitted your information already, so they will contact you. How do we engage a remote internship for software development? For software development, I am thinking of trying to create an avenue for some of you to learn directly under a program that I might end up running, but still, even if you're in software development, you will still be of value to some of these farms, because farms also need software packages to keep track of their inventories, to keep track of their resources and what have you. Okay. So schedule and timing for internship is 3 months. Innocent. Samuel Joseph, I believe I've answered that question. Those that doesn't have place of internship, we're going to consume you under CCSA. So that I've answered. Ahmad Bashir Adamu, what about internship, sir? What is the required document of completion? It's just a letter that says that you've done your internship with the organization for 3 months, and is signed by your line manager or by the head of the institution that you did the internship with. Franklin Oshozekai, I checked it out. CCSA is very rich in resources. They are doing a lot of things right now. A lot of things they are doing right now. So please go to CCSA and look through their website. They are doing a lot of projects right now, and believe you me, it will be a success by God's grace. I'm currently conducting research on crop yield. Can I be able to obtain some data from CCSA? If it is possible, how can I contact the CCSA team? So you go to their website. All the necessary information you need will be on their website. Bashir, can you post your question as a single question that I can go through and read and understand and give you answer? That would be lovely. Thank you. So Ebenezer, we're going to open the portal for everybody to go and do the assessment. So don't worry about that. That you have you covered. Good afternoon, sir. Mine is with regards to internship. Is it only the people in Abuja that's CAC? I didn't say CAC. Please, I didn't say CAC. Before somebody will go and quote me saying besides saying he's going to get us work in CAC. CAC is Corporate Affairs Commission. Now that is where you register for companies. I don't know anybody there. So please don't go and quote me saying CSC. What I said is CCSA, the Center for Climate Smart Agriculture. Okay, thank you. Franklin, you're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Good afternoon, sir. How can we apply for? You don't need to apply for CCSA. How do you confirm if all the assessments have been done? What will it show? What will it show? Anissa, so if you check on your platform, you get to see your assessment and every other information that you need to be able to know that you've done the assessment. It will show you number of times you've taken the assessment. If the facilitator allows you to take multiple, if the facilitator allows you to take the assessment multiple times. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, sir. As was to my training at I requested for the certificate, but they tell me that no certificate to provide for me. Sorry, I don't understand the remark. Abraman Jushi, can you elaborate on the question? You've done your internship with ABU, and they did not give you certificate of completion. Is that the question? Please, if that is the question, just send me the message so that I can be able to understand. I have already discussed that, Mr. Mahadi, that for those that have not done the internship, we're going to work with CCSA to consume them into the internship program with CCSA. Ebenezer, there is no problem if you're taking the assessment. We are still opening the assessment for those that have not done to do it now. So where you'll be submitting your bank information, we'll ask you if you've completed your internship. If you've completed, then you just indicate that you've completed, and then we get to know that you've completed your internship, and we'll be able to know how to go about aiding you. Yes, I am aware. So we have so many things going on concurrently, so many meetings and so many arrangements. I'm responding to Yangida Dan Azumi number 33. I don't know if Shubala wears number 33, but I'm referring to you that we've presented your request for internship, remote internship. We'll work on that. Work on that, and we'll try as much as possible that each and every one of you has an internship placement. Yes, you need to collect a letter that indicates that you've done your internship. That way, we know that yes, truly you've done your internship. Sunday Obasi will address that will address that very soon. You're asking this project issue. How will it be? We will inform you of the modalities with regards to that. There will be a place for you to upload your acceptance letter by God's grace. Osman Muhammad. Hi, good afternoon. CCSA is a center under Cosmopolitan University with a long reach in agriculture in different parts of Nigeria. So you'll be surprised the number of reach it has and the level of reach it has. So we've submitted the information, provided you give us the genuine information, we've submitted the information. Immediately they need someone in your location, they will contact you. I'm referring to Joseph Samuel. Amaka, please, can you send our results or assessment to know the ones we have done and the ones yet to be done? Once you log into your portal, you will see those that you've done and those that you've not done. Logging into your portal is the most important part of it right now. So for creative digital skills, we were given one course an assessment for those that have. I believe if you check a portal now, most of the courses we have, their assessments have been uploaded. So please, e.g. Moses, go to the portal and check. Okay. So there is internship acceptance letter and there is internship completion letter. That one shows that they have accepted you, and the other one shows that you've completed the internship. Okay. Dynet Media. Okay. Safia, so go ahead and do the internship, please. It's very, very paramount to what you are doing. So I think one of the things we'll be working on, since most of you realize that most of you don't know how to go about knowing if you've done your assessment or not, we'll work with Hannah to create a video that will guide you on how to view your assignments and how to know if you've done it or have not done it. Okay. Oh, okay. So for Zia, I saw Zia the gap tooth screen, maybe something like that. Okay. You're welcome, Franklin. So is job placement part of certification requirements? So certification first before job placement. You need to get certified before we can place you into jobs. Okay. Usman Mohammed, I hope the CCSA does a remote internship. So with CCSA, it deals with internship within your locality. Okay. Fresh Pix Tea. Please just copy CCSE and type it on Google and put Cosmopolitan in front of it. It will show you the website, and then you can move on from there. Sal, I'll work at, so we still have time by God's grace. We are still trying to see that we consume everybody as much as possible. So please feel free to go, and if you have not done the internship, please feel free to do it. You know, if you've done it, then good and fine. Thank you. So Yusuf Al Hassan is saying that due to network problem or some other problems, while he was taking the assessment, he was only able to answer 12 questions out of 50. Is there any chance that he will be allowed to retake? So we will look at that and we'll discuss during our management meeting to see the viability of allowing you to retake or what to do with regards to what your complaint is. OCC, OCC Tech Hub. Okay, that would be lovely. I finished my internship, but there is no ability to submit our acknowledgement. We'll provide that, Kabir Mohammed. Yes, please. If you still have places you can apply for internship, feel free to apply. Okay, Abdurrahman. You need to get letter of acceptance and letter of completion, please, for your internship. For those of you that do not do internship, most of you will consumed by CCSE. If you have a place of internship, feel free to join that place. Yes, please. Ahmed Bashir Adamu, He's saying that FMC only allows them to do Monday to Wednesday as their internship days. It's okay. Every organization has its own peculiarity. So please feel free, it's fine. Provided that is their rules, we will not have problem with that by God's grace. Letter of completion. Must I do another internship again? Okay, so if you give us a letter of acceptance, and then you write us that the institution did not issue letter of completion, then we'll be able to use that as an avenue to know that yes, you've actually done the internship. Thank you. Osisi, you're welcome. Ziha, 123. I didn't say you need to collect data. I said you need to collect letter of completion. So when they accept you, they give you letter of acceptance. By the time you finish, they will give you letter of completion that I've completed my internship. Okay. Job placement is supposed to last around 6 months. Within 6 months, we will work towards getting you places to work. EG says he has checked. Which course, EG, are you taking so that I can be able to go back and see? Because majority of our courses we've uploaded the assessment. I think the only one we have not done are not up to 2. So if you're seeing that the only ones you can see is the ones that you've done before, then I think you should try to change your browser and check again. No problem. So he's saying that the institution he did his internship, they don't give letter of completion. No problem. You write to us that you've completed your internship. Okay. 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 So we've encouraged our lecturers to make all their questions MCQ. That way, we don't need to worry about grading. Okay, we've trained them on how to use the platform, and most of them, I believe, have uploaded their assessment. Helen Menim is asking that, please, those of us who have completed and are still available, can we also be absorbed in CCSE internship? So we will try as much as possible. If you have done your internship, the next stage is job placement. We'll get back to that is Fred and Mariam. You're asking the same question with regards to remote internship. We'll get back to you on that, but the major stakeholder in internship right now is CCSA, which we are trying to get as many people as possible to join the CCSA platform. Sorry, let me check some things here. Okay. No problem, Ziha. If they don't give letter of completion, you just write to us that they don't give letter of completion, and that would be it. You write us a letter that the organization you did your internship with does not issue letter of completion. Then you sign on it, and that would be it. So that will depend on what CCSA will want you to do as Sunday Obasi. If they want to do remote internship, I believe they will do remote internship. If they want you to do physical internship, They will find you a place where you do a physical internship within your locality, within your place of residence. Okay. Sadia Mufutao. I believe there is a portal, there is internship portal. I think it's intern.cosmopolitan.edu.ng. You go there and you generate your letter of introduction. Shamsia, no problem. Just write us a letter saying that the organization you did your internship with does not offer letter of completion, and that will be all. Ahmad Suleiman, do you want to finish? Do you want to finish the internship? While people are trying to get one, you are trying to get the third one. So well done. It's good that we have some enthusiastic people. Well done. We're almost an hour in. If you have any question, please feel free to post it so that we can be able to answer them. And for those of you that wants to ask other questions, please feel free to post on our social media platforms. We will be trying to, as much as possible, respond to you the moment you post in questions or any observations. So for back in the database, I believe there should be MCQs. Helen Menin. I think for that there should be MCQ. So please get ready. Try as much as possible to find time to go to the portal, look at the materials, and do the assessment. The assessment is on your portal. Please go to your portal. Ahmed Salisu, go to your portal, and you'll see your assessment there. No problem. So I will inform Hanatu to post. Hanatu, please, if you're part of this group, if you're part of this meeting, please post the learn.cosmopolitan.edu.ng platform on the WhatsApp group and instruction on how to log in, because most of the trainees used to have problem with login. So please post the link and how to log in. If possible, do a small video that will show the trainees how to go about logging into their learning management system. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so very much, Sunday Obasi. It's already 1 o'clock. So please, if any of you have any other question, remark, or observation, please feel free to post it on our platform. We will go through and see what is done, what you've posted, and then we will respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you so very much and have a lovely afternoon. My best regards.